Hi, you're watching Floyd Steinberg's YouTube channel, and here's another episode of Sound Advice. This week I try to recreate a sound found on the intro of Mac DeMarco's song Another One for viewers Sam Bonello and Bob's Biggest Fan. Here's the sound in question. When trying to recreate a sound, the first thing you want to do is to listen very carefully. Is the sound comparable to an existing instrument? Is it bright or dark? Is there perceptible movement in the sound? Does it begin and end abruptly, or is there a longer transition time? Listening to the intro of this song, this sound sits somewhere between distorted Hammond organ and synth brass. It has a soft attack and decay, and it's slightly out of tune and wobbling. The original artist can be seen using a Yamaha DX7, so we'll use an FM synthesizer too. On the Digitone, we have 4 operators, and we'll choose an algorithm which groups them into 2 carriers and 2 modulators. First, let's try to get the ratio right. The ratio is the difference in frequency between the carrier and modulator operators. The higher the ratio, the more chimey and metallic the resulting sound. This sound should not be bell-like, so let's use ratios of 2:1 and 1/4:1. On this machine, you need to adjust the output of both carriers, so let's set the XY control to the middle position. Now, adjust the modulator's amplitude envelopes. This sound has a soft attack, gets a little bit brighter in a short time and then fades away. This is like a filter, opening and closing very fast, and you can create this behavior on an FM synthesizer by pulling up and releasing the modulators. The maximum amplitude of the modulators determines the maximum brightness of the sound. On the Digitone, we can adjust the operator's wave shape. Let's adjust this so the wave shape is somewhere between a saw wave and a square wave. On other FM synthesizers, you can adjust the feedback of the operators to get a similar effect. Let's detune the waves a little bit. This will introduce periodic frequency interference to our sound. We can add a short delay to one of the modulators also, which kind of sounds like an echo. Detuning the operators will add harmonic richness to our sound. I decided to change the algorithm at this point to get more high-frequency harmonic overtones. If your FM synthesizer does not have a filter, leave out this step. Now let's configure the LFOs. LFO is an acronym for Low Frequency Oscillator. This is a control which changes aspects of your sound periodically. Here we'll change the pitch and the volume of this sound ever so slightly to recreate that slightly wobbly, detuned nature of the original sound. Next, I'll set up a filter envelope. If your FM synthesizer doesn't have a filter, skip this part and turn down the modulator's amplitude just a little bit instead. I'll use a 12 decibel low-pass filter with a high amount of resonance here. The filter envelope controls the strength of the filter over time. Let's use a fast attack and a moderate decay here. Now, let's add some distortion and effects. I'll also slightly adjust the amplitude decay. A little bit of chorus and delay will improve this sound further. And one final tip. You can even further improve this sound by layering an organ sound which plays exactly the same motive on top of this. And that's it for today. I hope you found this useful and please consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye bye.